Okay, back on the Project 55. And it's again, this is a learning curve on it. When we pulled the motor out, we came at such a wicked angle. The map sensor, which is here, hooked on either here or here. Honestly, I can't remember because it was such a wicked angle, and it broke it like that. Didn't think nothing of it. On the motor, sorry, on the 55 motor, it broke. On this motor, this is the motor we put in, there was a map sensor in there. Didn't think nothing of it. Put it in. Brent from Halfass was nice enough. It came out yesterday, and he couldn't figure out why. He redid the computer. Damn thing still won't run. So he asked about the map sensor, and told him what happened. He goes, oh, he's like, oh shit. So he goes, there should be one in the glove box. He said there was, but there wasn't one. So I guess he grabbed it when I bought it off him. But I guess he brought his laptop with his HP tuner and that. Sure as shit, that was the problem. So it needs a 2-bar, because since it's a turbo, I guess it needs a 2-bar map sensor. So I ordered one. It should be here in town here shortly. And he was also saying, yeah, I mean, a little bit of ignorance on my part here. He uncapped the injectors on the old motor right there. So I forget what he said. I think there's 72 pounds. I think he's got them at about there. So we're going to put the injectors off of that motor into this motor today once I get the map sensor. He did have it running for what, about a minute again yesterday. So yeah, that's the two culprits were not enough fuel and the map sensor. So we're going to go to town, get the map sensor. We'll get the injectors changed out. The only thing is I just pulled one side off there and it's got a slit O-ring. So I'm going to see, hopefully today I can get a set of O-rings. If not, maybe we'll even just, these ones we had these injectors out. These O-rings looked okay. I mean, it's kind of ghetto to change them, but we can always change them again. It's not the end of the world.
At least get it running.
That's at least get it running, make sure everything runs well on it. I mean, honestly, change the injectors, just that bolt there comes off the clamp, that tube comes out, the 2 bolts, obviously undo your wires, pull it off. So this side's a little bit more shit in the way, but I should be able to leave the crossover tube on. Should be able to leave the hookups on. So yeah, so that's the plan for today. It might actually run by itself today without aid of a laptop overriding stuff. So it turned out it was not the VATs, which that's what I thought it was. That's even Brent thought it was at the beginning. So, but it's a learning curve on this computer stuff. It's not like the old stuff where it's a lot easier to diagnose and work on. But yeah, big thanks to Brent for coming out yesterday. But yeah, so I'm gonna head off to Stonewall now to get a 2-bar map sensor. For anyone cares to know what we're running, it's out of like the Cobalt SS's. So that's what this one was out of, so it worked fine. So the only thing is, Brent had cautioned us we were just going to buy an El Cheapo one because you can buy them off Amazon for like 20-25 bucks. He's like, well, he was down that road before and some worked and some didn't, so ponied up and bought a little bit better one. Hopefully it's okay. But I think I'm going to buy a spare just in case if it does crap out again. So yeah, so that's kind of the update on this thing. So hopefully it'll be running today under its own power if we get some O-rings, or I said steal them off of this one. So
steal them off this one.
That's unfortunately probably going to happen. I'll check, but getting parts out here sucks. Everyone can get it in, or you order it out of the States. So, but yeah, so hopefully today you'll hear it make smoke. Well, that'll be it for now.
Ooh.
Okay. So after a very long drawn out process, it finally runs. The crux of the whole issue was this. What happened is when we pulled the motor out, we had it on a pretty radical angle, and the map sensor caught here and broke it off. I don't know where the broken one is. It's somewhere. I saw it here today. It doesn't really matter. And it broke it off at the little tit here. So we just went and grabbed this motor when we pulled it out. It had a map sensor on it, so we put that map sensor on. I tell you the truth, with a turbos first directly out of the turbo, I didn't realize how important a map sensor was. So this is that is an actual bar 2 map sensor. This is a bar 1. So we ran like a bag of shit. Funny thing is, Brent was out here yesterday, redid the computer, had it running, but we had to change the injectors and we had to change the map sensor. I picked it up today. Fired it up. Corey was in the car, ran like a bag of shit. He was basically wide open throttle. I don't think it would make over 500 RPM. The air-fuel ratio mixer is just smoked to hell. It was at about 10. So, Corey's like, we'll try the original computer, because Brent said all those fail. Go back to the original computer. Put that in. We still had this map sensor in, just because we were fooling around. It ran, not bad, but the air-fuel mixer ratio was still goofy. Put that thing in, put the bar 2, fired up like that. Idled beautiful, because the weird thing was, I had to have a shim underneath the throttle body before for the throttle, because the damn thing would die at idle. As soon as we changed that, just instant, probably an extra 200-300 RPM. once it warmed up, it maintained about I think it set about 14.2, whatever the hell it is for the air fuel ratio. Ran beautiful. So now there's just the final little bugs to do. Like I said, so that was a little pricey. I ended up, the local store there had one. It was a Blue Streak, or standard. I guess a standard used to be Blue Streak. This one's an AS312. It's for like the 2005 Cobalts with the turbo in it. They call it a barrel sensor, barometer sensor, whatever you want to call it. Don't really matter. It's a 2-bar. So it worked good. It's made in the USA, so I mean they're probably all made in the same plant. I can't imagine being many of them, just different names on them. So I'm going to pick up a spare on Rock Auto. The spares are about like 55, 60 bucks Canadian. That was like 140. But I was like, piss on it. I want the damn thing to run. I'm getting tired. It's almost the end of July now. Then we pulled the fuel injectors out. 2 O-rings were slit. I think Corey's standing on them right now. So went there, got new O-rings, put the new O-rings in, and everything seemed to be tickety-boo on it. So that's it. Yeah, so we got to remount this guy. I got to hook the kickdown back up. One coil is just hanging there in midair right now. The exhaust thing, I got to put the hanger on it, put the hood on it. And that's about it. So it should hopefully be driving the O2 sensor. I think I'm going to just kind of jam in there for right now. If not, that's maybe tomorrow. We'll look again an O2 sensor.
Well, let's fire up this turd. This is part of the movie where it won't fire up.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Fuel leaks, so everything seems to be running nice. It definitely sounds better than last time. Oh, and a big shout out to Brent from Halfass Kustoms for coming out yesterday. We fucked around and I said it all turned out to be this bloody thing because he was scratching his head. He honestly didn't have a clue, like, you know, because he did everything would make sense. He's like, what the hell's going on? And then I guess it dawned on him was kind of yesterday. He asked about the map sensor. It was like, shit. I assumed the map sensor was a map sensor, but evidently not. Yeah, so thanks to Brent very much again. So we'll probably call her quits here. I'll probably put her together. It's got to go for a prime alignment this week, so I'll get her back on the road. If you like this video, like, subscribe, give her a thumbs up. And yeah, I think there's might be a few more odds and sods we got to do, but that's basically it. Oh, it's over at Darcy's.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get rain today though, which we need. Humidity's spiking bad.
Hard to say.
Okay, well I got it to run. Turned it on and off probably about a dozen times. Everything seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. It seems to run better now that it has that 2-bar map sensor in it. In the back there. So it, because before when it idled, when you fire it up, sometimes it had a tendency to die. Now it does not. So yeah, I got to put an exhaust hanger on. I'm just going to double check the shifter, make sure everything's tight, and make sure the cotter pin's in where it needs to be. We'll put it on the ground. We put about 7.5 liters of tranny fluid in it. I can't remember honestly what it took. It might even take 8 and a bit, but at least we'll get it on level ground because it's a little bit crooked right now. We'll get it on level ground. Test it. I can't remember if this is Parker neutral. This one I gotta remember. I'll take a look. We'll do that, and we should be good to go for a test drive. To think today. I don't think we're gonna put the hood on. Cause I would like to have a third person. I'm always paranoid of breaking the windshield, so I'd rather wait the day and get a third person here. But I think about everything's hooked up. Kickdown is hooked back up again. Everything's hooked up for the turbo. All the wiring's hooked up. I do have to make a battery hold down, but that's not gonna stop me from driving today. If the test drive goes good, I'm going to talk to. There's a few alignment shops that still do, you know, decent work, I guess I'd say, or at least they used to. We haven't taken a car for alignment for a while, but
Yeah, last time it was my 58, I guess.
yeah. So we'll try them and see what they say. And
So you want to make a list of shit you got to do, or?
yeah, I basically know what I got to do. Just a couple little piddly shit, and then it's cooled down enough now that the exhaust. I mean, the turbo's not that warm, so I can get this exhaust bracket on and.
Finally go for a drive.
Yeah, it's been down. What did it go down in August or September?
Sometime around there.
It was late summer, early fall. It went down, and it's been down ever since. So
So yeah, I'll let you get back to work.
Well, here's what Casey says. You don't drive and hit a bump again like that. He says that bump cost you money. I say, yeah, bump cost me a shit ton of money. And the sad thing is, I'm not the only person that's hit it.
I know.
I drove by it again today. You can see, I might even take a video just when we go down there. And I don't know if we'll do it today or not, but when we do one of these days, and you can actually see, I'm not the only one that hit it. Are we going to fix it?
Just avoid it.
That's what I do. I avoid it now.
Yeah, I don't even bother going down that road.
It's gotten way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten way worse. The old numbers.
So anyway, I'll let you get to work.
Sounds good. Oh, getting too old for this.
I'll finally get my garage back.
Oh.
Do-do-do. Do-do. Look at this bad mamma jamma. I think I'll be working on this tonight. While he's monkeying around with the 55, I think I'll work on this for a while tonight. Finish off maybe my transmission mount. That'll be in an upcoming video. Look at the pretty bitchin' little scoop that I'm gonna make work for this thing. Yeah. Finally getting this thing out of here.
Yeah. I guess bring that Hyundai up and fix that.
Oh yeah.
Change the coil pack on that one
Yeah, I guess we'll do that soon.
before winter comes.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I'm gonna talk to Corey about the other transmission parts and just see if I can just go there.
Yeah. Let's see about going there tomorrow.
That's what I was gonna say, because they said like the front pump housing, it's chewed up, it's gone, and then I think it's on the forward drum there. The two steels there, they're terrible. So then we'll get the rest of the parts ordered and put this thing back together. Hopefully Chris can maybe move his Javelin this year.
Hopefully. Alrighty.
Okay. She say excuse you. Captain Caveman, he's been hanging around Chris too much. No manners, right, Casey?
No, it's awesome.
No, it's not awesome. It's terrible. No manners. Anyways, tranny fluid's in it. All levels are good. We're gonna get ready to move Corey's little Henry J, move his stuff around, go take it for a test drive. Kevin's supposed to be showing up sometime today here to get Casey, so he is. We'll probably put the hood on, but we're gonna take it for a test drive without the hood right now. Mm-hmm. Corey zippy tied the computer back in place.
We're good to go.
Yeah, we got. As far as I know, everything's good. Main thing's the oil pressure's good. So that's the main thing on it, I guess. And we'll, one thing I do want to do on this, though, I do want to fix the speedo, get the heater to work. I'm going to put a. He's already put a splice in here. I'm going to put a water temperature, an actual water temperature gauge, so I can read it inside the cab, or in his car. I shouldn't say cab. And yeah, so I said we'll take it over for a test drive here and see what happens.
Yeah.
You gonna come?
Yeah.
Too busy on a phone.
He's playing a fishing game right now. He did go fishing last week with his grandpa up to Snow Lake.
Yeah.
So he does do real fishing, but then he plays phony fishing.
It's not phony.
Mm-hmm.
It's phony. It's on a computer or phone.
Can you eat the fish you catch?
No.
That's phony.
What's your favorite fish?
Walleye.
Walleye. Blah. Pickerel.
It's the same fish, you nerd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just always eat pickerel.
Yeah, walleye
Or
pickles.
call it pickerel. I learned something new today.
Walleye's their legit name.
A lot of it's region. It's like Manitoba maple and box elder, same tree, different regions.
I never knew that.
Yeah, no, same fish.
Nerd.
He calls you a nerd.
Who's the nerd? Look at your
I
shirt.
was gonna say the cat. And yes, people, that is the same shirt he had on yesterday.
I actually been wearing that like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
He's proud of it.
Okay, we're back in a minute. We gotta move some cars. All right, he's gonna move this thing out of the garage. Move that heap. Move that heap. Kidding. I'm gonna fix it. What do you think of that car?
Is it the Henry J?
Yeah, it's a Henry J. Well, it seems like it's gonna do something. Huh. Moves under its own power.
I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Well, I helped.
Yeah, I know you helped. You did a good job. What's that?
You feel the shifter. Silky smooth. It's the angry neighbor. They were yelling again.
All right, you want to go for a burn? You get to sit in the back seat. Ugh.
Okay, ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Casey, put the fire extinguisher.
You had one job to do, Case.
Oh, I don't trust myself with that.
You had one job, Case. Just in case if there's a
A
fire.
little bit paranoid when we're playing with new fuel lines and just in case a mistake was made.
You had one job, Case. That's okay.
Put her down, she's safe. Okay.
There's a back window. I don't think
They work, yeah.
They work. It's just good.
Watch this one. That one doesn't work. This one works.
Yeah, that one's.
this one doesn't work.
I'll have to take a look at that. It did work before. Yeah, with the shifter now you're not jumping. Look at that.
There's no seatbelt.
Here, in the front there is.
Hey, I don't think it's breathing right. Might be the jets. Wait, it's fuel injected.
That's a crappy joke.
Yeah.
You don't even get it. What movie is it from?
Fast and Furious.
What
No.
movie?
He said Fast and Furious.
Lame.
Yes.
Second
It's got James Taylor in it.
second greatest car movie. Oh, third.
Sure steers better now too with all the new front end stuff.
I fixed
Oh, yeah, I guess
the
forgot.
gear.
Yeah, I know you did.
But I also almost jammed
Something falling off the front here. Brakes
Nice.
needs to be better a bit. Ah, it's okay.
No, yeah, it's just a brand new motor and everything, so.
this. Why didn't you spin it up? Oh, I got a bug in my eye.
You heard he said?
Like, what do you
He
say?
got a bug in his eye. Yeah, the brakes need to be a little bit blue.
Oh, they did paint
Yeah, they
it
painted
blue.
a baby blue.
Oh, God, is that ugly?
I know.
Oh,
It's not my first choice.
I
of
hope that's
color.
primer.
I don't.
Oh, that makes
Who was that guy, anyways?
not a clue.
What if Gerald's home? Because me and Casey were coming back. He was going to the city with going
Yeah.
over with Lori Jane. So air fuel, we're down at about 14. I'll wait till I get on a little bit here. Want to pop on the way back there?
Nah, he's not outside. I always prefer when he's outside.
Since I don't got the speedo yet, we'll put the old GPS in.
Still curious what the deal with the helicopter is.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like a little baby one.
Helicopter.
Oh, not bad. I'm doing 53. Oil pressure's really good. 60 pounds. We're basically at idle. Air fuel mixture's doing good. Well, I'm getting low on gas. Remember, that's the reason what happened. Should we go film where I crapped it out?
Nah.
Do another day? Or?
Yeah, do it another day.
So where do you grab it out?
Ah, sure.
Well,
Yeah, then drop me off by the quarry and.
There's that ticking noise.
Goes away when you go revs it up though.
I don't know if it's a mus leak.
Could be.
So we got wicked oil pressure. So
But it goes away when
it goes away when I get off.
yeah, 50.
Yeah, 53. That's okay. No, don't put the alarm on. No, I hate alarms.
You put an alarm, if you're going over the speed limit, you can set it and it'll beep.
Oh, no, it beeps as loud as a siren.
Yeah.
Try getting on it here.
Yeah.
okay. Well, we had it running for about a half hour. Took it out on the highway. We had up to, I don't got a front alignment, so I didn't go too stupid high, but we were only going maybe up to 90, 95. Didn't go much faster. It seemed to actually track really straight. When Derek did it, he counted the turns and put it back the same, so it's relatively close. Gonna phone the alignment shop probably tomorrow, I guess, now that I know it kind of runs good. It's just burned a little bit of last oil and the fingerprints and junk off. Fan still works. I do want to put a water temperature gauge, like I said, in, but the electric fan comes on at 180 or 182, whatever the heck it's at, and seems to ride good. I think, like I said, there's a couple projects I want to do in the winter time. I'd like to redo the interior and it's put, get the actual factory, get carpets, get the headliner in it, and make it a nice car. It seems to ride really nice. It's got a little tick that I'm not quite sure where the heck it's coming from, because it doesn't do it all the time, but just a little bit. So that's what we got to look into a little bit on that. But other than that, it's everything seems okay. Kevin's supposed to be coming out tonight, so we'll hopefully put the hood on. But
On my fishing game.
On your fishing game again?
I know I said it before, but I can't remember. So a big shout out to Brent from Halfass Kustoms. He came in, was helping us troubleshoot this a little bit, and then it turned out to be the map sensor. But yeah, he came out, and so that was nice of him. So yeah, so that's, I think we'll wrap the video up there probably. If you like, share, and subscribe, and give us a thumbs
share
up.
and subscribe.
He knows the
And tell
routine.
your friends.
He knows the routine. I know he's probably playing. He's playing his fishing games still.
Yeah.
Also remember, people, hit that button. Hit the like or subscribe button.
Yep.
Man, big trucks everywhere going there.
You got a book club meeting over there in the park?
Yeah, I know. Got to be kind of quiet, I guess.
Honestly, I came and I wanted to give it just a quick rev to kind of see it, but I didn't want to be a dick because they're having their meeting, so I didn't want to be rude to them.
Exactly.
Some of the people we knew, I remember when we were kids, I knew them, so something I didn't care about.
But yeah, big trucks everywhere.
And Jay's got his fuel truck.
Anyway.
I think that's about here for this car for probably now. I might do an update. We'll do a couple little things. There's odds and sods that need to be done to it. So that'll be it for now, I think.
Finally on the road.
Yep.
Dave, we're going out cruising this Sunday. He is asking already today.
Oh, maybe this weekend I'll go. I tell you, I don't really ever go cruise. I just drive this thing around the city. Like, I don't really ever go. These guys go cruising. I really don't. This was my daily driver. I drove it. Didn't matter if it was warm or cold. I want to fix the heating so I can actually drive it. I'll basically drive it until they put salt on the road. And then once we know they're going to put salt, I'll stop driving it.
I still say, for my 2 cents, make it a 2-door conversion.
Yeah. I'm still waffling on that. I don't know.
That's my take.
It might happen. I don't know. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. I'm undecided.
I say we would. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bug car's back on the road.
Yep.
For now, anyway, till he F's up the tranny or engine.
I'm worried about that tick though a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little worried.
Lucas oil.
Yeah, that might be it. So.
Anyway.
I never did pull the bottom, but it's got beautiful oil pressure. Like even at idle, it's beautiful oil pressure.
So, I'm sure it's just something stupid.
I'll probably dump the oil here pretty darn quick, putting new oil in it again. And then I might even throw a smidgen of Lucas in just to see if that helps.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it for now.
Alrighty. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, Casey.
There'll be more Henry J stuff.